What happens after you've saved the world? Where do you go once you've accomplished everything you've set out to do? When you became the hero of the world, slayed the Demon King, had statues made in your honor, and your name is etched into legends, what comes next? Frieren After Journey's End was not something I expected out of a seasonal fantasy anime. It's a quiet, subtle look at life and searching for meaning in the seemingly mundane day-to-day, as opposed to an action-packed fantasy adventure. That doesn't mean that the anime doesn't have some great action scenes. I kept finding myself entranced by Frieren's story because, despite how ageless, powerful, and wise she can be, she do just be like me for real. She is extremely relatable. I mean, when waking up before sunrise is harder than slaying the Demon King, that's how you know this was written by somebody who gets it. In all seriousness, Frieren's story captures the very human experience of letting time slip by you without you noticing. Ironically, Frieren's identity as a non-human, as an elf with an extremely long lifespan, is what puts her in this characteristically human existential predicament. When your lifespan is millennia long, a decade can feel like no time at all. You can say see you later to a friend one day, then return after what feels like just a week to find them withered and gray. You then blink and suddenly you're attending their funeral. Frieren's struggle is an internal one. She's already reached the pinnacle of mages and can overcome any external obstacle standing in her way, but she still has to internally seek fulfillment. Very similar to Saitama's internal struggle in One Punch Man. The inner conflict she has with her unresolved situationship with the hero Himmel drives her on a quest to tell him words left unspoken between them. The way Frieren experiences time is fantastical for sure, but it echoes how a lot of us experience time in the day-to-day. Think about the last time you went on your phone to just scroll through TikTok or Instagram, or to browse Reddit. How much time did you feel passed while you were on your phone? How much time actually passed? Did that time spent on your phone mean anything to you, or were you just killing time? Frieren's experience forces us to think about how we use the time that we have. If we don't actively think about how we are spending our time, it will escape us, and we will forget about the important things, such as the people around us. In her travels after her legendary journey with the hero's party, time escapes from Frieren. She forgets to check in with her friends until they are nearing the end of their own lives. This experience is not restricted to simply elves with long lifespans. Think about your own friends from middle school or high school, ones that you saw every day and made so many memories with but now only see on Facebook posts. If you check in on them, how many of them are married with children? How many of them went on to become highly successful? When was the last time you caught up with them? Frieren's story asks us to think about the moments we spent with the people around us, to actually think about how they treated us, the words they said, what they meant to us, because we don't realize or appreciate how special they are until they're gone. In the fantasy and isekai genre, we have seen Frieren's first journey with the hero's party played out 1,000 times. This story that we're being shown, the After Journey's End storyline, feels like going back to complete all of the side quests after beating the final boss. It feels like capturing Mewtwo after beating the Elite Four, or gathering all of the Kroaks after beating Ganon. There's essentially no stakes to it other than just to enjoy the moment. On this second journey Frieren goes on, she is ready to slow down, stop, and smell the roses. To enjoy the quiet, mundane moments of her life and to understand how it feels to simply exist with others. This message is perfectly shown when Frieren makes an effort to wake up early to view the sunrise, something she once regarded as uninteresting. The awe that she felt when she drank in the beauty of the sunrise was truly magical. The same goes for the time that she spent gathering a specific flower to honor her long-dead simp Himmel, who I feel would rest a little bit easier knowing that the woman he loved went so far out of her way just to honor him. On her newest journey, she brings along a couple of companions, Fern and Stark, who we know deep down she will outlive by the end of the story. However, this time around, Frieren tries to make an effort to learn about them. enjoy her time with them, and not let her own aloofness rob her of her time with these companions like it did with Himmel's party. This is precisely why she spends a whole day looking for some sweets to give to Fern for her birthday. While Frieren will have hundreds, if not thousands of birthdays, Fern and Stark's are limited. They're special occasions that would be easy for Frieren to ignore, but she makes an effort to make her time with them special. Time is a precious resource that many of us take for granted. Time spent with others, while fleeting, can be one of the most meaningful ways to spend it. Frieren, after Journey's End, reminds us not to waste the limited time we have with others, but instead to take in everything and enjoy it. Because before you know it, the moment will be gone. Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video. I worked tremendously hard on it, and I'm grateful to all of you for spending your precious time with me. Frieren came out of nowhere this season and quickly became one of the best anime I've seen in a while. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the series. And as always, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time with more lukewarm takes.